All right. So we made it to
So, Templar.
the we beat the boss last time, Katava. So now we got to go to the epilogue here.
Exile, wake up. Commander Kirak has requested your journey well. It's through the tunnel.
So yeah, there used to be kind of more story to the epilogue, but where you had to kind of do stuff. You still had to like fight monsters right away. But now they kind of just jump you right ahead to
Kirak's my name. Commander of the Citizen Vanguard.
this they jump you ahead.
Stay.
So originally you had to go fight your way through some enemies to get a map device. But these days you just do this stuff from in your hideout. Or maybe... What? Suppose I have to use this map first. Sure! Let us identify the map and see what it has in it. Area contains many totems and monsters, poison on hit. So, this is sort of like how the Vol side areas so far have had similar types of modifiers on them, make them more dangerous. So yeah. You put a map in the map device, takes you there, and
Stepping into a
for this first one, you just have to go in here and kill the boss. What is that? Forgot to look. What were my resists at? Okay, I do have max resists. Good. I think I fixed that before I logged off last time. Because you lose resists. Very nice that I have erupted blood immunity. So yeah. So yeah, we're just trying to kill stuff, and historically this is the end game where you're just going in maps, killing stuff, and the maps go to higher and higher difficulties. And then there's also kind of a set difficulty bosses that you do as as you explore the maps. But yeah, usually I die somewhere in white maps, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, this might be the boss. It's unique. Yeah, that was the boss. But yeah, as far as... What the hell was that? That was some weird looking attack he did. I've never seen that before. But yeah, anyways. Historically, there have been issues with the Path of Exile endgame in that you can sort of run out of maps to run if you sorry. You can run out of maps to run to continue to put them into the map device. So I think they've made changes more recently to fix that. I'm not sure how it is exactly though. But generally you're generally you're trying to pretty much clear the whole map. It's not a rush to the boss type of thing. A lot of dudes over there. My guy wasn't teleporting. I was smashing that teleport button. Thought it was dead. Something weird going on. Just now I was trying to teleport down here and it wasn't working either. Better level up our gems here. So yeah, the other reason you generally are trying to clear the whole map is not just to clear the whole map, but it's to find all the League mechanic stuff in there. Whoa there. This guy is tanky. Yeah, we're gonna go back, I guess. Up to you how much stuff you pick up off the ground.
Hello.
Early on here, we are still running some relatively low-level items in some of our slots. So, we're definitely quite capable of finding plenty of upgrades. But just the chances of any individual item having good stats on it isn't that great. Let's see. Our current gloves. Did we ever get gloves with life on them? We did. Okay. We still want to get rid of them because they're evasion gloves, but At least they, boots would be really help too. Although with boots, our problem's gonna be, we really need stuff with, generally I'm going for armor energy shield, because I'd preferred pure armor, but getting blue sockets on pure armor items is very difficult. So yeah, selling.
Be careful.
We can see what we get here. No. 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 Yes. Simmering. We like simmering. There's like a higher level version of simmering, which does not reduce the amount of healing quite as much. Simmering's pretty good. Although this is an eternal life flask and not a divine life flask. A divine life flask is still would still be a little bit better. Oh yeah, so what I needed though is, even though it is simmering, we still gotta get a suffix on it and see if we get a decent suffix. Hindering nearby enemies is just not that useful, so. I forgot my fucking mouse. Nope. Removes curses. Now we need a prefix. This is madness. No. No. Wow. I didn't realize how unplayable this is. Alright. Finally a decent amount of stuff, except... well... I don't know why that wasn't really worth it, but... fuck it. We don't care about a mace. So yeah, let's see if there's a few more monsters in this area over here. Yeah. We don't need to kill every little corner of the map. But yeah. So our first quest thing here in the epilogue has been to go on that map, kill the boss.
Our mission might make stay vigilant.
And yeah. Essentially we're kind of supposed to explore the multiverse, basically, which is the Atlas. So you get Atlas passive skill points when you beat new maps. So it's similar to the passive tree, except it applies to maps generally. So no idea what we really want to go for. In general, though, We're just trying to avoid anything dangerous until we get better gear. Well, until we get good enough gear that it's no longer dangerous. Because once we die, we're dead. So yeah, there's most of these are with regards to giving you extra buffs for interacting with certain league mechanics. Yeah. But the a lot of these travel nodes to different sections are very generic, increased chances for maps to drop in this case. So that hopefully you don't run out of maps. Let's identify this stuff and sell it.
Cool winds.
Or sell it if it's not super amazing, I should say. Dang, that could have been good if we had some better quality tiers of affixes. And then let's see our unique item here. We're not gonna sell that, but man, I got a bad cough. Not really a cough, but shit in my throat. Keep trying to clear it. All right. Damage, life. Create a smoke cloud when hit. Sounds cool. Damage against blinded enemies. Sounds alright. Extra physical damage is... sorry. Physical damage is extra chaos damage. Is primarily good if you're trying to do a poison build. But... I don't know anything about how effective poison builds are, especially bow poison builds. Also, caustic arrow, which I was using on my other character, that was chaos damage. But this doesn't really do anything that like affects the damage over time of it, so yeah.
Warm nights.
I've tried to do a poison build at low levels, and it seems like poison just scales. Well, poison scales kind of in a bad way. First of all, if you don't have poison nodes on the passive tree to increase their damage, then you can't really make a poison build. And then the other thing is the poison damage is based on how much physical and chaos damage were in the hit that poisoned the enemies. So yeah, if you have a good weapon, then you will poison a lot more than if you have a bad weapon. So which is fine, but it's just really hard to have a good weapon early game.
This is neither the time nor the
And that's the physical damage of the weapon and the chaos damage, like I was saying. Whereas a lot of the times, if you do get a good weapon, it's because it has like a bunch of fire damage or a bunch of lightning damage on it. So, yeah. Anyways, so yeah. We did our first map. This is the Atlas. It will become more uncovered as we do more maps. So, we did this one here. You see here, you get the bonus when you kill a boss of magic or higher version on this map. I think the bonus is the passive skill point. So yeah, as far as the tier 1 maps goes, we've just done that one. We've got these other tier 1 maps here, and then by completing this one, it essentially unlocked these tier 2 maps. And I don't know why we can see this tier 3 map. I don't know how exactly that works. But yeah, we just want to stick with tier 1 maps. And to get the bonus, we need to do them in blue quality. So we're gonna use one of these to make it magical. And then if the modifiers on the map are really bad for your character, then you want to re-roll it with alteration orbs. But in this case, I don't think we're really worried about these modifiers. Accuracy only really matters if you're trying to do an invasion build, which we are not. And then minus spell suppress damage prevented doesn't really matter because we have 0 spell suppress. I don't know if it even shows on here when you have none. But spell suppression is a chance to reduce 50% of incoming spell damage. But minus 10% would be, it would only reduce 40%. So yeah. Let's go to, we can probably do this from the hideout now. Because running all the way there back up to here is really annoying. Alright, so yeah. Map device is now showing up in our hideout. And you can, this is my hideout. You choose your hideout.
Hello.
You talk to Helena if you want to swap to any of the ones that you've found in the game. But yeah, and then you go into edit mode if you want to move things around. So, like if I wanted to move this, I could move it over here. You can move all the NPCs around. It's all just decorate your hideout how you want, and I try to keep it relatively convenient to access my stash and the crafting bench and talk to the NPCs that I need to talk to. So in this case,
Hello.
like usually I go to June here for selling items and to unveil items.
Greetings.
And this purple character here is she sort of got removed from the game like a year ago. Obviously she still exists, but you can't talk to her anymore. She had her own like league mechanic thing. So yeah, that's
Greetings.
I don't know who you talk to now to, Okay, you talked to Lily for trading divination cards. So, what's my div card tab? So I never really explained these earlier, but you get these items called div cards, which I have a certain mark on the mini map for when they drop from my loot filter, and they have that certain text color and whatnot, so they might look different for you, but you get these div cards, and then when you have a full stack of the div card, which varies depending on the div card how much a stack is, then you can trade them for the reward on the card. So we do that, and we do this, and we get all our stuff. So it's a really simple mechanic that basically just ends up wasting a bunch of inventory space and stash space for you if you go around picking them all up. Waste your time clicking on them, because you end up with a lot of them that you never get the full stack of. So it's kind of dumb. You can loot filter out all the bad ones if you want, but yeah, unless you're trading them with other players, you don't get a full stack of div cards that frequently. Anyways, let us go to this other map. And we're gonna continue killing things. Carefully. It's quite possible for us to die if we just run up against a random rare who is very dangerous, or if we come up against certain league mechanics could very easily kill us. So, as a hardcore character, always be careful. So each map has its own special boss that's like tied to the map. So if you get the same map again, you will come up against the same enemies. Sorry, the same boss enemy. Most of the monsters in the map will be the same also, unless you have a certain map mod that's adding different monsters to the map.
It's my lucky day.
Alright. See what we got. Bunch of stuff about items dropped from monsters, but usually I just go for stuff in chests. Just because it's safer that way. Very high chance to block spells doesn't sound that safe though. let's just go for this quantity of artifacts found in chests. Oh, we get 5. I don't know if there's anything else we can really reach that we want to reach. We'll just detonate it at 4.
I must have time to gather.
So yeah, keep moving. This is not going as smooth as I would have liked.
Not today.
Another map. Oh no. A soul eater. AKA a tanky motherfucker. You can also see he has a very high attack speed. If he actually gets in to hit me, I don't know how fast, how much DPS he'll do. Because some enemies, they get in close and then they kill you in less than a second. And then, yeah. And your run's over. Assuming you're playing hardcore like this. I don't think there's really a good reason to interact with the Crucible mechanic until we have a really good weapon, but did I never... Huh. I guess it was my old one that I had done the Crucible stuff with. So maybe this one I can actually get a decent tree on it. I guess we'll... Holy shit. Oh. It looked like there were going to be a lot more enemies, but... The way they spread out so quickly, I was... thinking there were going to be a lot of enemies all of a sudden. This, it's not a top tier armor, but Since we are still on our unique armor that we've had for a while, maybe we can get something better.
I must have time to gather.
Just really need the good mods to roll. Let's move a little farther back here. Where was I spending my points? I already did. Okay, I did go for mana mastery stuff. It was a few days since I last played. I can't remember exactly. I remember I wanted to go down that way, but maybe I end up going this way for the mana. Or I was also considering getting block chance stuff. Let's get this area of effect. We'd taken a point out of that at some point to get something else. But let's just get it back now. For our AoE damage. I have no idea what map boss this is going to be. This area kind of reminds me of what act is that? Act 8. So I was thinking, well, we'll see. That's not the boss. Oh, it's Gravicius. Act 3. As I mentioned a long time ago, Act 3 and Act 8 is essentially the same. Ooh. Been hitting potion number 1 and just the way my fingers have been going, reaching up there to heal. You done? I'm just gonna stop picking up those life flasks. Yeah, but anyways. Let us identify items and then sell items. What? Thought I did identify these boots, but apparently I missed.
Exile.
Alright, scepter. Nope. Ring. Nope. Other ring. No. Quiver. That seems pretty decent. For a quiver, if you've got life and a couple good resistances and at least 1 damage modifier, it ain't too shabby. Could probably be a better damage modifier, but you can still craft something on it. So nope. Boots, evasion, energy shield. Unfortunate. Could have definitely been better. So the energy shield on them is better than the energy shield on my boots, even though it's a split of energy shield and evasion rating. That shows you how low level my boots are still. But without the move speed and without resistances, it's pretty hard to justify. Wait. These boots have implicit chaos resistance? That's interesting. They're not that bad, but I think we can get better. I don't want to waste time like trying to resocket this, and time and money trying to resocket this. Sorcerer's gloves. What do we got? Some life regen, some dexterity. It's kind of a weird combination of affixes. Ultimately, not good enough. Nope. Nope. Maybe. The, yeah. Definitely not as good as what we got. But it's not that bad. So yeah, let's put this quiver, sorry. I don't think we have a quiver tab. We'll just throw it on the bows, with the bows. And then more maps. This will stash. Orb of Binding. We gotta keep that in mind. Orb of Binding. What do I really want to use that on? I think we Orb of Binding boots will be our first thing that we want to go for. And then gloves. But yeah. So we have a new Atlas passive skill point. Let's just go this way. We're just gonna keep increasing the chance for us to get maps, because more maps is gonna let us keep farming stuff. So we've done the Colonnade and the Bone Crypt. As far as tier 1 maps goes, we're still missing the Scriptorium and the Alleyways. Stash these tier 2 maps. Let's see if we actually have some other tier 1 maps already. Alright, so the little white bar thing under the maps just means that you've already done that map. In this case, we can see Scriptorium. We haven't done, so we'll pull out a Scriptorium. I'll just put these other ones in here. And we will go to here. Make it magical. Increasing monster elemental resistances is not something that we will be happy with. Increase monster variety. Gaining less flask charges could potentially be scary for some people who actually use utility flasks. In my case, I don't care too much about that. We are just gonna... We're not gonna run out of flasks. We're gonna get clapped. That's how we're gonna die. So yeah.
Must have time to gather my will.
A divine life flask. It's instant recovery, but not a great suffix. Yeah, at some point, unless we die before then, at some point later today, I'm gonna do some of those heist things. Can get some decent loot in heist. I mean, you can get some decent loot just about anywhere, but did I ever get a... Yeah, I do have a freeze removal flask on. Just wanted to check that before I mess with this strong box here. I guess we'll grab the... Well, we could grab the armor too. It's an evasion rating kind of one, but... So we got the boss arena. We haven't cleared out the rest of the map yet, so we'll want to come back after we kill the boss. But, yeah, see what we get.
Such lovely material.
The Chevron clone. Exquisite blade. It's like a big, long, two-handed katana. Maybe I should have grabbed the sword anyways. Sometimes I just grab all the top tier items. Oops. Armor evasion. No. Sometimes I just grab all the top tier rares just in case if something's really good, could use it on a different character.
I am no beast of burden.
Come on, man. Alright, we'll go back to town real quick.
Blessings.
If you grab too much stuff, though, to identify, you will run out of scrolls to identify things. Nope. Life and pretty good life regen. Mana. Resistance. Physical damage leech. That amulet's pretty good for, not for
More
me,
knights.
but for any physical damage dealing character. We'll keep that. Let's bank that. Let's put this heist crap in the heist locker. And we can't put the quest ones in here. So these quest ones will slowly fill up our inventory until we do them, which is gonna be annoying because heist is fairly dangerous. If I were to try to do heists very close to the level of the monsters level, so just because they spawn lots of enemies with like lots of rare enemies when you're trying to escape the heist. So yeah, we don't really want to do that. Anyways, let's see what the game wants to give us on the wand here. Okay, that stayed a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but it seems we're okay. Alright, so this wand has fire damage. That's not very much. A little bit of mana regen. I don't really care about the accuracy and the evasion rating. And we don't really care about reduced attribute requirements. So, I don't know. The ones are crap. I suppose we could try on our shield next. Maybe our shield will get something decent. Oh yeah, what's this thing? Oh, Curix Vault Pass. This is a stupid battle pass thing to entice you to buy the paid battle pass. So that's a big fuck no. I don't want to deal with that thing because some of the guys that spawn out of those are extremely dangerous. And they tend to be really hard to kill. Yeah, we pretty much explored this whole place. So another map down. As far as tier 1 maps goes, just the alleyways is left. I don't have an alleyways map. We might be able to buy one from Kirak here. Bone Crypt, Scriptorium. No. So, in that case, it's either you move on to your tier 2 maps that you have, or you just keep farming the tier 1 maps that you have. So I'm gonna do the second one. Just farm tier 1 maps. Since
Warm nights.
very dangerous to try to go for tier 2. And specifically, I'm not going to even turn these into magical maps. We're just going to leave them as plain old white maps. So that we don't have to worry about the added affix crap on them. And we shall continue killing things and trying to get loot. So that lady is trying to introduce us to another League mechanic. Which you can only get here in maps. It doesn't come up in the game earlier. We'll come back to it. Unless I forget. I plan to come back to it. Crusader gloves. Okay. That is exactly the type of item we want to use that orb of binding on. I know I said I was going to use it on boots first, but if we don't get boots soon to use it on... What was that? I hate when you take a bunch of damage and you don't even know why. You done exploding yet? Yeah. That's sorcerer boots. That's just pure energy shield. I don't want to use it on a pure energy shield boost though. It's gotta have armor on it. Uh... Yeah, we will... We'll want to consider a new weapon also. For, not for an Orb of Binding, but to use essences or Orb of Alchemy on. Want to clear the area before I mess with this. Alright, let's see what it gives our shield. But I'm not going to hold it all the way, I'm just going to use like half of it. So we won't know what it actually gives our shield until next time. Alright. Conquest chainmail. Alright, so this is a League mechanic called Light, if I recall correctly. And what happens is it's sort of a tower defense game, except that the enemies can sometimes just randomly attack you and kill you. So it really sucks when that happens.
See this growth? Farewell. Well,
I've played a lot of tower defense in my day.
deploy a tower.
These things have little icons on the map for like what's
Build the tower, as I've so
they are
Why is flame? The blight is reacting.
very good at and not good at. Like the enemies. Yeah. They have like different strengths and weaknesses. So if it shows like a little fire icon on the map, then I'm pretty sure that means fire does like nothing to them.
Those fiends are getting too close to my pump.
Yeah, as soon as that guy got a... Alright. So we won. It kind of scales up later in the game. But yeah. We got some rewards. You gotta run out here to collect them. Let's look at that, look at that. Yeah, no, that's pretty good for now. I don't think we've killed the boss this time around on the map. I'm not sure if it's worth running all the way around the map trying to find the boss. Alright, sell that. That's got a pretty healthy amount of % physical damage on it. I think we'll actually keep that claw. Sell that, sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Crusader gloves we were going to use the Orb of Mining on. 58 life, 19 energy shield, some strength, some cold res, some lightning res. That ring is worth keeping. I'm not sure if it's actually better than what we have. We have this cast speed ring, which hasn't really been doing much for us.
Be careful.
Let's first find a spot for this claw, I guess. Also, let's grab the Orb of Binding for the gloves. See what we get. Yeah, that didn't turn out so great. It has like good rolls on things that we don't really care about, which is really awkward. We could still add life to it, but we really wanted to have more armor on it, like percent armor and energy shield. So yeah,
Salah.
disappointing.
Celebrate.
Now as for the ring, we were trying to figure out, is this something I want to use? What's our lightning resist at? 97%. Because we are losing some lightning resist by swapping there, but we should be good still. D8 life, some energy shield. Yeah, this, whoops. This is probably better. Our other ring has chaos resist on it, which I don't really want to give up. Even though it's only just got a little bit of crafted life on it. We can, yeah, we've got a higher level life recipe than when we originally put the life on here. Although I'm not sure if that's worth it. Putting a higher level crafted thing on it will increase the required level of the ring. So if I put life on here and then later I decide to replace this ring and put it in my stash, then on a different character, instead of them being able to use the ring at level 30, they won't be able to use the ring till a higher level. So I know that's kind of looking way into the future, but yeah. This oil thing is something we will do something with once we get a bunch of them. You have to combine them and then you like enchant your amulet so that it gives you a node on the passive tree. It's really weird. But yeah, you need multiple oils. They come in different colors. You have to get like the right colors to get the enchant you want. Actually, I really want to replace the non-instant flasks. So let me do that. we were probably gonna have to do a whole bunch of re-rolling on him. And with the busted right click on my mouse, whoops, gotta make him magical in the first place. With the busted right click on my mouse, it could be annoying, but yeah. We want either just the pure instant recovery or the other one that's where it's like half of it's instant and the other half is over like some short period of time. So let's see. No. No. Okay, that's an instant one. Now we gotta see if we get a good suffix for it. Removes curses. I can go with removes curses. I'll take it instead of the burning. As I mentioned before, burning is usually not that bad. Now removes curses though. Well, the problem with removes curses is really that most of the time when you get cursed, you are kind of you're being cursed by enemies that if you remove the curse, they can just re-curse you. So a lot of the times the removes curses doesn't really help you that much. It'd really be better to just have a little bit more of the reduced curse effect stuff. That stuff's pretty great. But we will we'll be fine with that, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna... I don't press the thing to remove curses unless I specifically think it'll help me in that moment. You don't just smash this button just because you get cursed. Nope. Nope. We don't want another Ruinous Curses, but we could still use the Orb of Augmentation and see if we get the good prefix on it. It's just the same as this one. Yeah, I think the one I want is just really rare. Okay, we'll see what the prefix is. Ooh, yes, that's what we want. Corrupted blood be gone. So instead of 816 life instantly, it is going to be 600 something life instantly, and then another 600 something life over 1.5 seconds. So that's what I like. This one will go back in the stash. We still want to replace this freeze immune one if possible with another instant healing. Although, yeah, we're definitely feeling more confident. We'll do that once we get more Divine Life Flasks. Do I want to go back in here and run to the boss, who is probably out that way? I don't think so. Let's put another map in. Go to the maps, grab another white map, throw it in here. And we shall continue to... Okay. When I see, like, uncommon monster mechanics, I go into focus mode for sure. I really don't want to die. Whoops. Alright. Our golem has been dying a lot. And it's... Since we haven't done anything to actually invest in minion survivability, it's just going to get worse over time. Astral plate. What do you got? Nope.
Must have time to gather more.
Diviner's strongbox guarded by 3 monsters. It's got a bunch of freaking divination cards in it. Yeah. As I said earlier, this fills up your inventory with crap. Alright, for real? Am I going down here? So I want to get this armor and energy shield mastery at some point. Once I meet the requirement for having armor and energy shield on all these slots, then it'll be pretty good. we probably just go for a mana right now. And the elemental stuff down here. Let's go down this way. It's also gonna allow us to get a jewel socket. I think we're gonna end up using a jewel sometime soon. We need to use this thing on our shield. Alright, our shield has a bigger tree than our other items that we've seen. Implicit modifier magnitudes. So now it has 18% all-res on it instead of 12% all-res. That's very good. 3% chance to block is good. From my understanding, they had said at some point you only get one per tier. So if I take this, then I can't take this, which means I can't get any of these things. Not that these are that great. So maybe I should just be happy with 3% chance to block. I don't know. Still plan on replacing this shield. I mean, eventually we're going to replace everything, but I still think the shield is something that we're going to replace on the sooner end of the time scale. I've been thinking about this cold snap. Where is cold snap? Because we've largely invested into fire damage. And we're kind of at the point where, like, even though a lot of our skills are elemental damage on the passive tree, we haven't really done like pure fire damage anywhere on here. But like from our wand, for example, it's added fire damage to spells. So in combination with Cold Snap just not doing as much as it used to, we could really do like some big fire damage bursts thing on here with these 4 sockets. 4 sockets is 4 links, kind of a lot to be using on this Cold Snap, which I am not really pressing that much. Like, I can press it more. Where'd he go?
Must have time to gather.
Keeps like He keeps going back in his tent. It's raining fire. Alright, our inventory's pretty full, but let's just kill a few more things here. What do we got here? Essence. What is this? Chaos damage over time. Oh. That must have been a rogue exile guy. Like I was talking about how it's supposed to be sort of like the multiverse type of thing. There's like our characters in Exile. The rogue exiles are just kind of like random villains in the multiverse or whatever. I want this 4 tier essence. I don't really want to come back through the portal again, but I guess we'll do that. Identify. Alright, sell the belt, sell the ring. That'd be a pretty good wand. It's close to being a good one. If it had a good amount of spell damage on a modifier, like a prefix, it could have a bunch more percent spell damage. Which, like, in combination with the added damage to spells and the crit chance for spells. Yeah. No. We'll look at the unique item last. We already said no to that. We said... Oh, no. Ring... No. 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 Alright. Unique belt. The druggery. Cloth belt. Flask charge stuff. Life flask gain 1 charge every 3 seconds. 100% of life recovery from flasks is applied to nearby allies instead of you. That doesn't sound very good.
Be careful.
Allies is not just other players, but it also includes minions and I think totems as well. But your life flask not working on you is not something I'm interested in. We got another one of these things. We don't care about life recovery to minions. Nope. 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 Get a prefix on this. Come on, prefix. Bam! That's exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted. Surprised that worked out so nicely. We'll come back here and grab our essence. What is this essence? Okay, it's the flat physical damage. So this is the sort of thing you use on a weapon to try to get a decent weapon. In general. For a wand, though, there's a spell damage essence, which is much better. So, yeah, you would... Yeah, we wouldn't use this on a weapon. You might use it on, like, a ring. Not that our loot filter is showing white rings. But, anyways... Give me another map. Tier 1. Oh yeah, so I was talking earlier. If we replace the cold snap my thought is to go with another fire damage spell.
Purity will prevail.
Because we're using the flammability curse to reduce enemies' fire resistance. So it just makes a lot more sense to use a fire spell. Unless... it's possible to come up with an enemy who's immune to curses, and then if they have other things on that increase their fire resistance, then they can be extremely difficult to kill. So it isn't the worst thing in the world to have a little bit of damage type variety. We got a good base type for our shield here. So yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world to go for some variety in the types of damage that you deal. But we could definitely do more damage with something besides the cold snap. Now what the cold snap does do, besides the upfront damage though, is the damage over time. Because it puts a puddle on the ground, which will deal 6,000 damage per second for 6 seconds. In addition to the upfront damage. And the other thing to consider is that my spell slinger abilities per cast of my wand attack, I'm doing some one damage plus a bunch of firestorm damage plus a bunch of wave of conviction damage. And I need to use the wave of convictions for applying the fire exposure, which reduces their elemental resistance, their fire resistance. So I don't want to put like a ability that I spam here to replace the cold snap. I still want it to be something that I only press like once every several seconds, since I want to use the rest of the time using these other abilities. So I was thinking, we could do something like Unleash Firestorm. Oh no. Did I accidentally walk into that thing? Because this is one of those... This is one of those really annoying tanky dudes that can deal lots of damage all of a sudden.
I am no beast of burden.
Yeah, I guess I accidentally walked into the green thing. So you get a chest at the end. Usually, I don't know exactly how it works, but there's... It's like something like if you run away or something, then the event just ends early and you don't get the chest, so I think that's how it works. You have to keep like keep going to the eye on the map before it like despawns or whatever.
I am no beast of burden.
I suppose we are going to town again. Inventory full. Identify. What the heck is this ring? Requires level 49. Against a poison on hit. 42% increased damage with poison. You are chilled when you are poisoned. Non-chilled enemies you poison are chilled. Poison enemies you kill with hits shatter. That's a very interesting combination of stuff. Missed this one. So yeah. Anyways, we are selling a quiver. It's got a very nice percent increased evasion energy shield, but there's no room to put life on it. So we're gonna sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that.
Blessings.
Let's put this here real quick in the stash. I missed that. We're gonna sell that. Ring will go to the unique tab.
Cool winds. Celerim.
Maybe I should grab this. Alright, we'll kill the boss again.
Must have time to gather.
dead? Where'd he go? Oh, he teleported back again. I don't know how he's teleporting. The constant fire is scaring me.
Hello again, local.
Alright. So, monsters immune to chaos damage and we get more from chests. Sounds like a good deal.
Yes, add some spice.
And I don't think there's anything else I want to mess with. We can take monsters that are immune to physical damage. Something like that. And it seems like that's all we want to do.
For the cowgirl!
For the cowgirl! Ooh, what are these gloves? Nice. Don't even gotta use an orb of binding on it. Suppose we'll look at the scepter. Scepter is kind of designed for like a melee caster hybrid, but I've tried such a playstyle and it sucks. Alright, this is a monster with 2 screaming essences. Siphons mana and deals lightning damage. Okay, we don't... I think this is going to be like one of these zombie kind of guys that's not really going to be a threat to us. Unless it one-shots us like right away. I think we can... Whoa, that guy teleported at me. Okay, I guess we're gonna stand close to him and see how this goes. What was that? Something exploded and dealt a whole bunch of damage to me. Well, I don't know if exploded, but something did a whole bunch of damage to me. Did we actually get a passive trees? Yeah, we did. So we can go for block chance on the shield. What is that? There were like 3 bars on the thing for the shield. I wonder if that means it will go to multiple like multiple tiers of 3% block. Like 3% block, 6% block, 9% block, or something ridiculous. If it does that, that's just ridiculously busted.
Exile?
Identify. Okay, nope. And nope. And nope. And nope. Anything else?
Keep your eyes sharp.
Alright, Screaming Essence of Wrath gives... we'll probably use that for lightning resist. It's a whole lot of lightning damage, though. Like, if our wand did that much lightning damage on it, which would be added to our Spellslinger spells, it'd be pretty sweet. Although we'd want it to be, with our current spells, we'd prefer it to be fire damage, so it wouldn't really work well with our current spells. We'd have to change it to, we'd have to, like, change it off of, what's it called? Firestorm. We wanted to really make the most of that on our wand. And we got a cold damage one also. Or cold resist. So, for these 4-link gloves here, we could put one of these essences on them. But I feel like these essences are better used on a weapon. So, let's just use an alchemy orb on these gloves and see what we get. It's more likely to be trash, but I'd rather use these essences on a weapon. And I don't think we have any other good essences anyways. Alright. It's trash.
Hello.
Yeah. Unless we were to save that for re-rolling it or something. Alleyways. Is Alleyways the one we haven't done yet? It is. So we actually... I was about to run this, but we want to make it magical. Alright, areas, patches of shot ground which increase damage taken by 20%. That helps you get one shot. That's not a good thing. Monsters reflect 13% of physical damage. I'm okay with that. Mostly okay with that. Actually, I probably shouldn't even do that. So from our Spellslinger spells, well, first of all, our wand attack. Our wand attack does physical damage But also Spellslinger adds 1 damage to our Spellslinger spells, which are Firestorm and Wave of Conviction. Firestorm would otherwise be like all fire damage pretty much, but our one has lots of physical damage on it, so our Firestorm ends up doing some amount of physical damage, and then Wave of Conviction converts 25%. Like, Wave of Conviction is base physical damage, which gets converted, some of it to fire damage and some of it to lightning damage, but there's still a substantial amount of physical damage on Wave of Conviction. So we would actually lose a couple hundred health every time our Wave of Conviction hits something with this this thing here. And because it's like all monsters reflect it, then since Wave of Conviction's AoE, if we hit like 10 enemies with a Wave of Conviction, I think we'll actually lose like half of our health in one swing. So yeah, I think that would actually be really bad. Not as bad as if we were an actual physical damage character, but still pretty bad. Nope. So yeah. Oops, I accidentally control collect that into the stash. Oh yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, after we beat this map, which is the last tier 1 map, No. Stupid ghost things. This guy's got some mechanic on him that he's sometimes taking drastically reduced damage. Yeah. So anyways, what I was trying to talk about was I really wanted to start leveling up some alternative spells to use. So the way you can level up alternative spells is on your swapped weapon slots. You can just throw extra shit in there and it'll level up even if you never swap your weapons to that. So we want to level up some lightning spells, probably maybe some cold spells. I'm not sure exactly what, but it's good to kind of passively level those up earlier rather than later. I don't know on this map if we're gonna have a boss arena or we're just gonna randomly run into the boss on the map somewhere. Oh, interesting. I thought this was gonna be a dead end. Let's go back here and level up our shields so that we can get the blockchain stuff. Whoa. I don't like seeing my health go down. Oh, okay. This is like the guy in Act 5. Alright, another map down. Another Atlas skill point. This increasing the chances for us to get maps so that we can keep getting more maps to farm. We are running out of tier 1 maps though, as a good chunk of the maps that we have been getting are tier 2. This is a fairly decent ring. You'll have to put have to craft your own life on there, but that's pretty good. Just the sheer amount of resistances and having physical damage to attacks, which isn't that great for my character, but it's a good mod in general. Meanwhile, we're probably gonna sell all this other stuff. The pig-faced bassinet.
Salah. Blessings.
Stash some stuff. These things in the heist locker. Alright, so I don't know if we can buy any actual armor and stuff from people here. I think we have to go back to like Act 10. And we just want to buy
Innocence.
like Like a weapon with slots in
Good
it.
tidings to you.
Well, we don't have to buy a weapon with slots in it. We could just grab one off the ground. Or... Actually, we just grab another
See ya, chum.
one that we have sitting in our stash here. But what we do need is the spells. The spells we're gonna want to level up. Do we level up support gems also? I don't know. But I know what I definitely want is Unleash. But we buy that in Act 4.
Good tidings.
Uh,
Time and tide wait for no man.
is that lightning ability still in here? Shock Nova, yeah. We'll level up Shock Nova more. In general, other stuff we're gonna want to buy at the low level vendors. I'm just trying to think what other spells. Like if I go for a lightning focused build instead of how we're mostly fire focused. Let's see.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I'm going to use these red sockets at all. We probably actually just double wand. Is this even that good of a shield? Not really.
What do you want? You will be remembered.
Yeah, we will double wand here.
Yes.
Just level up a bunch of blue gems. So is there anything else I want from here in Act 4? We could certainly change gem slot colors, but I don't even know what else we would use. Immolate's probably a good one for what we're trying to do. We definitely want to unleash. If we're replacing Cold Snap, we want to unleash a bunch of damage. So that's why I was thinking earlier, if I unleash I was thinking unleash Firestorm, but I think unleash will shoot out 4 things, but you can only have 3 Firestorms at once. I read the description of Firestorm. Maximum 3 Firestorms at a time. So maybe Firestorm isn't that good for Unleash. Spell Echo. Maybe Spell Echo instead of unleashing. for Firestorm. Oh yeah, where's that? I think it's called Armageddon brand. That would be,
Bye.
I think, in Act 3. I was thinking about that a long time ago.
Watch yourself.
I don't know how many Armageddon brands you can have at once. How long can it be attached for? Five seconds. So yeah,
Watch yourself.
we'll consider that. See, I don't know what's the right. What's the right combo for Armageddon brand? Let's go to our hideout here. Best Armageddon brand. Looks like we can only have two at once. There's also this thing about increases and reductions to cast speed also apply to this skill's activation frequency. Wait. Oh, okay, we can have three at once. Our spell echo was causing problems. But because spell echo gives cast speed essentially, that increases the activation frequency of our Armageddon brand. But like increases the DPS, which increases the effective damage per cast of the brand ability. So I don't know if that's that good or not, but I do want to spell echo it just to not cast it as frequently. Like I said, I only want to be casting it once every several seconds. So yeah, Armageddon brand with spell echo. I guess I won't be using Unleash with that. I'd be using Armageddon brand, spell echo, immolate for sure. Because our fireball totems still immolate guys like crazy. And then I don't know if we're gonna use increased area of effect or something else. Let's see, it deals fire damage. Yeah. What I expected it to do, but Anyways. That's gonna be a little bit while we wait for the gems to level up. Whoops. So in the meantime, we're gonna run some more maps and try not to die. I don't want to run in that thing. I don't like scary, dangerous enemies. Praetor Crown. Oh yeah. We can give that an orb of binding, see what we get.
Must have time to gather my will.
Yeah, let's get our shield up a little bit. I guess we popped just shy of leveling that thing up. My bad. I just wanted to make sure I don't overdo it. Skill point. Nothing exciting for a few more levels. The hell? Wolf jumped on me and it hurt. Okay. Kamikaze guy. I'm not a fan of this boss. The fuck, dude? Stop covering the ground on fire. All right. Lesser Eldritch Ember. And I forgot those were in the game. That's some other power creep shit that they added a while back that also just makes the game worse. Sort of. I mean, well, yeah, it just makes the game worse. It's not just about it's the stupid RNG system on top of the million other RNG systems there are. Now that I look at it, I was looking at Orb Binding for a new helmet, but my helmet is just has so much armor and the chaos resist is really nice that there's no way I'm going to use an Orb of Binding for a new helmet before I get new gloves and boots.
Salah.
Identify. Alright. Nope. 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 Nope.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Next. Next map. I'm getting tired. My plan was to do some heist stuff today, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Not much heist stuff, just the low level ones that are in my stash. Not these quest ones. I want to do a level 68 heist right now. I don't want to die. I'm not tanky enough. Sadist garb. Evasion energy shield. Oh no.
No one will be able to tell you.
Flower like flower. Shouldn't be fighting all alone.
These guys are too dangerous. I don't like fighting these guys. Oh, that one's dead. That's a good start. And we got that guy.
Nightmares may be defeated.
I'm not sure if that was an ambush or if that was from the
Go on.
transportation guys.
You're no stranger to murder. Just make it quick.
Intervention. Yeah. We're gonna interrogate.
That's too kind for a monster.
I'm not afraid to admit to a core of cowardice underneath my callous exterior.
We'll bargain.
Deal's a deal.
And then we haven't got these. Veiled items yet on this character. Or this season. So let's look at that. So we put a veiled item in here, we hit unveil, and then we can get either of these modifiers on this ring. So this ring has not that much good stuff on it. It doesn't have life. It has some fire resistance, and it has some physical damage. Like the stuff it does have is pretty good, but we're gonna have to craft life on here to make it usable. I don't think I'm gonna end up using it. Maybe. Plus one minimum endurance charges. In an endurance charge on kill. Global crit chance. Crit multi if you've shattered an enemy recently. That's weird. These are very strange modifiers. I'm not really a fan of them. I think shattering an enemy happens when you kill a frozen enemy. And I don't know if it's every time you kill a frozen enemy or if it's some other mechanic, like you have to crit a frozen enemy to shatter them or something. Or only when you kill them with a crit that it shatters them. Who knows? Something to do with frozen enemies. Yeah. These just aren't that great of modifiers. I don't know what all you can actually get on rings, but yeah, like these are more of what I wanted to see. Unfortunately, this ring's stats are trash. But whichever one you select, it allows you to craft a worse version of that mod on your crafting bench. So even if the modifiers aren't good for this particular item, you can still pick whichever one's going to be more useful for you to craft on your own gear. So in our case, we could get this cold and chaos resistance as one, and we'll be able to craft cold plus chaos resist on our gear, and then you can use that to help you get more chaos resist if you need it. Since chaos resist is much lower than your other resistances in general. Let's see, unveil this guy. So yeah, here we'll go fire and chaos resist. So did I have resist on some piece of gear? On my belt here has fire resistance on it. We don't really need that much fire resistance. A little bit's okay. So we might want to change this, for example, to be fire and chaos resistance, so that our chaos resistance goes up. Anyways, so that was one Immortal Syndicate encounter. There's 3 on the map here, and this is one of them. So we gotta kill this little... Well, we have to kill the guy guarding the convoy, essentially, before the convoy gets to wherever it's trying to go. There's a second guy over here. Sometimes the guys run away if you don't kill them fast enough. They just retreat, and then you don't get to do the interaction thing with them. So you kind of gotta go for it. Interrogate.
I want to tell you a single word.
And we got another ring here. And let's see, this guy too.
Want to know what we've been doing?
This we're gonna bargain.
Don't tell the Syndicate I told you. Or do.
Exile.
So now we have another veil on a ring. Okay. And on this weapon. Holy shit, this weapon has... Oh my god, this weapon is like really fucking good. Wait. Oh, it's a Colossus mallet though? So it has a very good amount of percent physical damage, a pretty good amount of flat physical damage. Like the flat could definitely be better, but yeah, it's just getting a high percent physical damage roll is not super common, so it's so nice when you see that. And then for it to also have a veiled modifier on it is like high potential. Now these modifiers, however, are not really what you want to see when you're trying to make a physical damage weapon type of thing. But yeah. 92% increased chaos damage. Attacks with this weapon penetrate elemental resist. I think we go with penetrating elemental resist. This one's definitely going in the stash though. Freaking awesome. Wait, what? Was this a Veiled Mod one? Furnace of Euphoria of Chimeria? Yeah. So yeah, we'll set that aside to go in the stash also. The other ones, I don't think so. Alright. Let us do some blight stuff. It's really nice when the branches all go in one direction like this. It's possible more will shoot out somewhere over here though.
The blight is trying to spread. It's branching, Exile. Divine power.
Good fire totem. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, these things can sort of just randomly attack you and kill you. So I'm just really trying to be safe here. We can add another totem if we want. Alright. Got our loot. Loot ain't that great. We have a thing on the map there. I think we'll go back to that after we finish going down this way. Did that even spawn anything? I was trying to make it just do enough to level up our shit. But I didn't want to stand there any longer than I had to. Did I cancel it so fast that nothing spawned and now the game thinks that... Oh dear. A boot knife. That's just a low level item. Nothing to get excited about. Unfortunately. Okay, that was not a good idea.
I am no beast of burden.
Are you sure? Oh my god, fuck you. Elemental damage with attacks. Physical damage, fire. It's a pretty good combination of stuff on there. Getting chaos resist on a quiver. Not something you see every day. So yeah, we're just gonna go back to the league mechanic up this way. We're gonna teleport back for clearing up our inventory space first.
Hello.
Okie dokie. Da 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 da.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Got a div card thing somehow. Okay. Bow tab. And that weapon tab. Yeah. That's really good stuff on that weapon. It's not the optimal base type, but you can never complain when you get 150% physical damage on there. Already have one of these in my unique stash tab. Could definitely consider keeping a second one around. Dual wielding. This ring needs to go here. And we need another map. We're almost out of tier 1 maps. You can buy more from Kirak. The non-magical ones don't cost that much. One Orbichamps is pretty cheap. I'm sure the game wants me to go on to tier 2 maps, but I want to have some better gear first. We can also do some other League mechanics that I haven't done yet, like Delve. Alright, so unlike during the campaign, this is far more dangerous, this well side area thing. You can see that it's more monsters, more rare monsters. Can't inflict exposure, which means my wave of conviction isn't reducing enemy fire resistance by 15%. More movement speed, more attack speed, more cast speed. Monsters deal 75% extra physical damage as lightning. That's particularly dangerous. So it's a whole bunch of dangerous stuff that can definitely get you killed. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying it's definitely not worth the risk if your character isn't in a good spot. That is rather tanky.
Must have time to gather.
How are these other gems doing for levels? Yeah, they're not leveling that fast. This was the chevron, right? Yeah. The fake chevron. Who are you calling ugly? Another unique quiver. Like the game wants me to play another bow build. This is all fancy looking. Alright, elemental damage from stats. Interesting. You definitely can do a lot of stat stacking if you really want to. Because you can roll stats on here for affixes, but generally it's not that great. You don't intentionally look for stats unless you like need just a little bit more to be able to equip something, like or to like level up your gem one level higher or something. Alright, these are Titan Greaves, which are not combination armor energy shield, so we're just gonna leave these. That's tanky, but doesn't seem like he's doing a dangerous amount of damage, so not too worried. Alright, let's get our shield level up properly this time. Oh. Yeah, that didn't work how I thought it would. I thought it would end at that bar. What was that? Holy shit, that thing is doing hella damage. Go get them, totems. I don't know what kind of damage that was, but jeez. Alright, what does this mean? Oh. Maybe it's like you get a total of 3 things, so I can go here, 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 and not get one of these. Or if I'd gone this way, then I could be able to get one of these. But when I looked at them, they weren't that great, so... I was planning on giving up on them anyways.
Must have time to gather my will.
Salah.
Alright. What do we got? Unfortunate. Nope. 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 Nope.
Warm nights.
Oh, stash, 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 stash. Stash, stash, stash. Alright. Looks like our last white tier 1 map. What does this mean? What does it say max? Maybe it doesn't level up anymore? Yes. Oh well. That's fine. Several gems almost leveled up. Oh, we have a skill point too. Skill point. The next we can get some mana. And I don't know if that's even worth getting. We can get this reduced mana cost of skill stuff, but yeah, I don't think that's actually worth getting. I think we're gonna skip that stuff. We'll go to here, we'll get the elemental damage stuff, and then we'll continue on here. Down to the life stuff. And then down to here. Damage taken recouped is mana. Is I think where we're gonna be going. There's lots of tankiness stuff. That's the plan.
Must have time to gather.
Level up, level up. Alright, it's pumping time. Yeah, let's go for some lightning, I guess. I don't know what these, if these are specific types of portals or something.
It's put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots. You're making me nervous. not let them reach the purification pump.
I think we failed. Maybe not. No, I guess we didn't fail. I don't think you get the chest reward things if you fail.
Oh.
Oh.
Blessings.
Come on, right click. Right. That. Identify that. Wait, it was a jewel? 4% of damage taken recouped his life. Pretty sure that's a good stat. Damage with wands, attack speed with wands. Shock duration on enemies. Seems like a pretty good jewel. Sell that. Nope. I like the life, but I think it's a note. Alright, we got a dagger with a bunch of spell damage and adds cold damage to spells. It's I'm gonna keep it. Definitely not gonna use it though. That ring's decent, I guess.
Celerim.
The ring. This one in here. This dagger in this tab because it's a caster dagger. The jewel. A blighted map. So a blighted map is like a giant blight tower defense thing. So I don't know how exactly that works. I assume it's more dangerous. And there could be like some special blighted boss monster or something that kills me, so I don't want to mess with it. I think we're out of our tier 1 maps. Yeah. So that's a good time to call it a day, I think. I'm too tired to do much else. We could do some of our lower level ice contract things. But I'll just save that all till next time.